Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, day 17. And here is today's sketch. I pulled in the lovely Cocoa Vanilla Studio Legendary Collection because, well, A, I love this collection. And I also pulled in a Stampin' Up! Stamp set with a train on it. Now, you guys are probably going to cringe because I do something here that makes me a little crazy. But I cut into almost every one of those 12 by 12 sheets. But that's okay because I've been using my scraps and making plenty of layouts. So I have no qualms about it. I was thinking about either using the wood grain background, or that mixed media one. And I do go ahead and choose to cut these. You'll see. I'm going to bring in a white piece of cardstock to mat everything on, so that I don't have to waste one of those sheets. I know, right? But then I cut into all of them. Still deciding what I want to do, but in the end, this beautiful wood grain paper wins. Now, I did not get the collection pack of paper. I just ordered them single because that's all I could get at the time. Add a cherry on top. So I don't have all of the papers, nor do I have doubles of them like it comes in the collection pack. And I cannot find this anywhere, but I will again. I do have this, I think that is, I couldn't even think of the name of it. It's a Stampin' Up! Paper. It's cardstock, 8.5 by 11, which I have been pulling in to try to mat my photos because I have two cubbies, so, 24 inches of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and I never use it. And it's good cardstock. So I'm trying to use that up. I do just go ahead and mat these two photos, which happen to be my fiance. He is building our coffee table. And in the middle of the coffee table, he's in love with trains. That's like his little hobby thing. So he is making an interactive coffee table for our living room that has an entire model city and 2 trains in it. And he supports my scrapbooking hobby so well that I have to support this. I don't have to, but I do. He's creating a mountain, and I mean, he's really trucking along. It looks really good. Like, he's building everything from hand. He's building the little houses, and he made his own trees. I mean, I was impressed. So I wanted to document this process as well. I do go ahead and take this bright, fun yellow paper, and I put this at the top. Now, the sketch looked kind of like it was divided like 1/3, 2/3, only the 2/3 was like this is the main part of the paper. So I'm going to go ahead and use that, and then I run strips at the top. I'm trying to masculine it up because it is a masculine layout. Then I use this other piece that I had trimmed. Now I do come in and I'm going to trim everything down because I'm going to mat that on another piece of white cardstock just to run a border around the page. I felt like it needed it. Not real sure why. And also to trim off little excesses that I missed. So I made a faux pas right here. I go ahead and mat it on the paper, right? I should have waited because I'm going to do some heat embossing. I'm going to stamp several of those trains as one of the border strips around the page, and then I'm going to heat emboss it. I should have waited because I warped the page and then it doesn't want to stick to this background, right? So yeah, just a little tip, don't do it this way. So I do have my train, I have my coffee filter, my Versamark ink, my embossing powder, and my stamp. My heat tool is prepping right now off screen. So I do take my little anti-stick powder that I just keep in my little Dollar Tree little container there. You get like 8 or 10 of those for $1. I got so many of them. I just go ahead and stamp up my train, and I'm going to do 2 and 2. I'm going to put on, and I do pull in the blue. I do have an inventory binder that I have all my mixed media in so I can look at it. And this one closely represented the cardstock that I used to back my photos. So I just tap all of that off. Now this stamp is not a good one to do like this type of, because you can't really, you know, it's very detailed, so you kind of need like a very crisp ink pad, but I make it work. I just really want the idea. I want you to know that, you know, give you the idea of the trains there. And I just use my coffee filter to catch everything. Very cheap, very inexpensive, and a good way to keep your mess all good. And here we go. Oh, I leave all this in because I love to watch this. See, it turns like just a pretty color. And we're just going to heat and bus all these trains right up. And I do kind of cover some of them up. Oh, it's my favorite part. I love doing heat bus and seats. Okay, so where I originally put, where I just set the photo, that's where it's supposed to go, guys. So I change it up. I pull them down so that you can see the trains. And yes, I didn't space them out quite right. I should have been able to get 5 on there, but I like 4. I go with it. We make it work. I pull out the 12x6 sticker sheet, and I'm going to make this cute little banner thing. And while I was filming, my fiance called me. So you will see I film on my phone, so that broke off. I go ahead and get that stuck down there. And it says something about to the moon and back on it. And then I'm going to just do my little journaling on those 2 cute little strips. I come in with a whole bunch of these little word phrases. And they're just like, you know, little inspirational quotes. I get those stuck about the page. I'm reading them right now. That's what I'm doing. And then I just start pulling some off. And I do like to stick these little wordy bits onto the white space in the photo, I guess you would say. So I do pull in the clear stickers, and I'm going to make a cute little cluster down at the bottom left hand of the page. I'm reading to see what I can use for a title, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out, I believe it's random that I pull out. Yep, that is going to be part of the title, if not the whole title. And then I take my pen and I just cross that off so that I'm not always searching for a word that I've already used. I get that kind of stuck up there, and then I'm trying to figure out where I want it. I do like it at the top better, so we just go ahead and get that stuck down. And now I want to use these cute little watercolor marks, but I realize they're not going to show up on the dark background, and we've all seen me make that mistake. So I'm going to go ahead and pull in just a cute little scrap and layer them up on each other and fussy cut that out. And I actually like how they make another color. I do want to apologize if you hear noise in the background. I am voicing over on my back porch while my family is running around the house being silly, and I need quiet, and I feel bad when I have to ask them to be quiet for me to do other things, so I just try to go in a room that they know not to come in. I get that cut out and stuck down on the page, and I'm really loving it because I'm just trying to pull in all the other colors, and I'm going to put the So Cool down here. And my video is quickly coming to an end, so I do want to remind you that today is a hop, so listed in the description box down below. I will have links to all the other channels that are playing along with day 17 in this wonderful sketch. Don't forget to hop on over and check out what they've created using this layout or this sketch as an inspiration. I do pull in some enamel dots just to, you know, bring a little oomph to the page in several different colors. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button below if you have not already. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below. I love to hear from you guys. I do answer back relatively quickly. Sometimes if I'm sleeping or something, I don't. But here are some close-ups. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Thanks. Bye.